We're going to do the handicap main. 8 riders, 8 laps. Okay. Las Vegas, what do you think about Speedway? You know, the owner's up here with me, one of the owners, Nate Perkins. Nate, great job. I know you worked very hard. Your wife, you've been away from home for about 8 months.
Yeah, I'd have to say it's been rough doing that, but thankfully I got a lovely wife. She supports me and lets me go play in the dirt. And we're trying to get SinCity off the ground. We appreciate all you folks coming out and supporting it. And next week we got the crazy sidecars, so hopefully everybody can come out and watch that. I know tonight ain't Halloween, and with all the stuff going on in town, it was tough to get out here, but definitely much appreciated. And shoot, we'll see you next week.
You heard. Let's give it up for Nate Perkins, one of the owners, along with Gene Woods and Alan Fife. I mean, these guys have worked really hard. If you came out here a couple months ago like I did, really put this thing together, and they're trying to make this happen. So we want all you fans. We know there's some people here from Switzerland. There's people from all over the country. Maybe you just stop by Vegas, start telling everybody about it. And we need to get some fans out here. Then you start picking some of these riders. It's just like NASCAR. You got your own rider. You know, a lot of Gennaro fans, Hedden fans. We're going to have all kinds of fans that are out here supporting their rider. So right now we're going to have 8 riders out here. How about Gennaro, Manzares, Tommy Hedden, Gomez, Billy Hamill, Tyson Talkington, Charlie Venegas, and the guy I've been rooting for, number 7, Sammy Halbert. This guy coming from flat track racing. I watched this young man race at the AMA race in Sacramento. You got some talent out here. I'm telling you, Nate, this guy, I watched him almost win the race in Sacramento.
Yeah, I was there as well, and unfortunately he just missed the #1 national plate. He was out here yesterday, and from the first 2 laps he did, it looked like a beginner out there. Every time I told him to do something, he was like a sponge. He did exactly what I told him. So he went from basically a beginner to riding with the top pros in the country, and it's just a great, cool thing to watch him go tonight. So let's see how he does.
Yeah, there's some of the riders, I talked to tonight, that if you go back in their history, some 20 years ago, they started in flat track racing where Sammy came from. So let's give it up for this guy right in front of us, Sammy. This guy coming from flat track, believe me, this guy is a bad dude when it comes to racing on the mile track in Sacramento. I witnessed this guy doing 130 in the first turn. You were up there, Nate. I mean, incredible race up there in Sacramento. They brought the Sacramento mile back. These guys were hauling the mail in this track. Here he is down here. He doesn't come out and become a novice. He decides to go pro. So he's racing in the pro class, first time on a bike, Speedway. Gennaro back there on the 50. He's sitting in the back. Gennaro all the way from the back. Here we go. Here goes Halbert. Talkington gets passed by the 24 of Manzares. Look at Halbert. Halbert hanging on. Here comes Gennaro. Already up to 3rd. Gennaro now working on 2nd. Takes over to 2nd. Riders down. 2 of them into each other. Yellow. 2 riders down. Another rider down. Halbert goes down. Boy, another rider. Red flag comes out. That'll be a complete stop. Jumping on board with Nate and the gang. I'll tell you what, if you haven't known the owner there, Dave Carter has been around for many, many years, probably one of the oldest motorcycle dealerships in Las Vegas. And Dave out there, Greg Kearns, the new general manager. And go by, tell him Nate, Gene, and the gang sent you from out here, and they'll make a good deal. Yeah, we definitely, there's a gentleman down here been sitting on the front row, Rob from MXRC. What a great guy. Rob puts up a lot of money for the riders and stuff. Yeah, they'll line them up. 24 was out front right here, so he'll line up first. The second spot was Gennaro. Gennaro will line up in the second spot, unless he just wants to sit in the back. Hamill starting back. Here we go. Manzarek sitting on the pole. Over. Gennaro. Heading. Your top four. But here comes Billy Hamill. Billy Hamill trying to get on the inside. Oh, almost go around the leader. Manzarek still out front. Here comes Gennaro. And Billy Hamill. Billy Hamill. Oh! Looks like Hedden goes down. Might have been Hedden. Gennaro now out front. Hammer runs into second. And Zaris has some problems. Here comes Gennaro. Billy Hamill and Hedden. Along with Hober. Zaris pulls off. There's Hober. White flag is out for Gennaro. Checkered. Man, that went pretty quick. Gennaro, give it up for Billy Gennaro. He'll take the checkered flag around the track. Coming up next will be junior main event. Look at this, one-hand wheelie. Passes the flag. That was cool. Another wheelie down the back straightaway. He's pumped. He's happy.